Carl from Red Badger TV, joined by Craig Gordon, Notts County B team manager. Welcome to Eastwood, firstly.
Thank you very much. Glad to be here.
So obviously it's a friendly tonight. I mean, I'd imagine it's to get it's miles, distance in some of the players' legs. What are you hoping to get from tonight's game?
Well, we have a good connection with Eastwood, so we know the players and we know what they're about. So it's an opportunity to play against men. It'll be competitive, and yeah, like you say, distance and miles in the clock. But again, probably the experience to play against a very competitive, well-organised, good team is probably the aim and objective for us today.
So obviously you describe yourself as a B team. So what's the typical age range of the players that we're going to see tonight?
Majority will be under 19. We've got a couple of under 20s in there and some under 18s as well. So it's a little bit of a mixture, and it's basically our aim is to try and give the players a little bit more time just to develop to get in and around the first team. So it's almost like a stepping stone between 18s and first team football.
So in terms of style of football, I'd imagine you've got the same ethos coming all the way through Notts County. So is it a case you're going to get that ball down and play tonight?
Yeah, absolutely. Again, we want to dominate the ball, and we want to build through the thirds and progressively work our way up the pitch. And yeah, I think hopefully you'll see some similarities. There'll be some differences because we've got different types of players in certain positions. So in order for us to get the best out of them, we probably have to work them in a different way. But I would say that, yeah, hopefully the fans that come and watch and observe will see a lot of similarities in the way that we play.
Do you think this is the first of a regular occurrence in terms of getting your B team down here? Because I'm assuming you're wanting a good competitive game, not too competitive, but there's a line there, isn't there?
Yeah.
So could this be the first of many games between the two clubs?
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, I'm happy to bring the A group or young or older, whatever it might be, to play these types of games at any point. We're quite flexible with our games programme, so these types of games are really important to fit into the calendar. We play a lot of under 21s, and but you don't. It's not the same experience probably as playing against players that have been there. They know the game. They know how to play these occasions.
Craig, obviously, what would the message be to the players tonight? Because I imagine it's a fine balance. I'm trying to get my head around. We want it to be competitive, but again, we don't want it too competitive. So what will you be saying to the players?
Same messages. The style and the way that we play is absolutely important, but the work ethic and the attitude and how we apply ourselves is probably the most important thing. Performance will come after that, hopefully. The work that we've done on the training ground and the work that the players bring to the table. So yeah, it's around work ethic, it's around attitude, and it's around trying to put into the game the things that we've been working on in practice.
And that's from me, Craig, and thank you for the interview, because I know the others pushed you into it. Just having a look around at Eastwood Community Football Club, what are your impressions in terms of the development of the club? Because obviously, very passionate management team, very passionate directors and owners. So just thought I'd take a minute just for your thoughts in terms of the club.
I think the progression's amazing. From where it was to what it is now is... obviously the surface is artificial, but I think for this level it's absolutely perfect. Because you can then mix between styles and the types of player that you bring in. So I actually think it's fantastic, and you can just see the rise in the place. I know one of I think he's owner or director. So, and I know how passionate he is about his football and what he's trying to bring to the place. So, absolutely outstanding. I'm happy to be here, and you can just see what the club is the direction it's trying to go in.
Well, it's a privilege to have yourselves in the club down at Coronation Park. I'm not sure whether I'm going to wish you luck or not, Craig, to be honest, but let's hope we get a good game and a good competitive game. Thank you very much for talking to Red Badger TV.
Thank you very much, pal. Take care.